What is happening, guys? Welcome back to Redbeard's Garage, and today is a very exciting day because we got a huge shipment coming straight off the truck. They're not even out yet, and we're so pumped. We're getting the Series 3 US General 72-inch box and the top chest. Actually, I think I got the top hutch, and it's coming on the semi here in just a few minutes, so we got to hook up the trailer and go receive it. We'll be upgrading this whole entire area. These toolboxes are absolute trash, so I can't wait to rip all those out and put in a new, fresh toolbox that's going to make organizing tools, because we're at maximum capacity. So let's go hook up to the trailer and go meet the truck. Okay, so we have the top chest setting on the bottom chest, and this thing, that gray is absolutely sick. You can see over there I have the small 30-inch cart that I use for our dyno toolbox. So we have tools right at our dyno. So this big behemoth is going to replace, there's a lot of stuff. So I got to take out this entire workbench. This black toolbox is going to replace those old junky Craftsman ones. And I got to take everything off the wall as well. It'll fit perfectly where that wooden workbench is. So that's the next thing, is I got to pull. I'm probably going to roll the new toolbox beside my old one and unpack a bunch of stuff in it, and then put it into place. And then we'll go over all the features of this new Series 3 US General. I'm sure people seen a bunch of stuff online about them when they was at SEMA, and we've of course known about them way before that, because Harbor Freight was contacting us, telling us about them, and wanted to hook us up with a set to show you guys. So I'm super pumped to have this in my shop. I've been needing a professional level toolbox for so long. So there it is, set up in all our glory. So they are coming out with a light that goes up in the lid and turns on when you open it. So it's a little bit dark in the hutch right now, but again, they are coming out with that. I think it's going to be listed under the Icon branding, but it's a pretty nice light. It has like 5 LED strips on it, and like I said, it wires into the box. One thing I wanted to mention is these drawers have the latches, the openers all the way across the drawers, which is super handy because the smaller toolboxes have it all the way on the right hand side, so you're always reaching over to the corner to open it. But the new Series 3 of course has it, you can grab the toolbox anywhere, slide it to the left, and they open right up. What I did up in the top chest was put the Milwaukee, then the Hercules, have my propane torch that I use for soldering and stuff. I have my Milwaukee screwdriver set. I like it quite a bit, but I do like the Icon screwdriver set probably a little bit more because it comes with the stubbies. Then of course I have my gold Icon ratchet. They do have a 1/4 inch I need to add to the collection, but random flashlights, magnets, AC controller, and that's it for the top hutch. That'll probably be about the gist of my top hutch. I don't want to add too much junk in there. I like to have a place to write and draw up designs if I'm like fabricating something, so that's what I'm going to use that for. But this does have multiple drawers that have dual ball bearing sliders, and it also has multiple drawers with single ball bearing sliders. So the single drawers will hold 120 pounds. The dual ball bearing slider drawers will hold 240 per drawer. Super nice setup. I actually have empty drawers, which surprises me. So in my top drawer, I have the sockets and ratchets. This will pretty much stay the same. Other drawers may change, so I'm not going to label anything right now. And the only reason I normally label my drawers is for if I'm asking someone to get something for me. Close is super easy. I would say I have over 150 pounds in that drawer. Sliders work great. The latches are super light, which I like. Hated this Husky box because of how heavy the self-closing mechanism is, and if you have loose tools sitting in it, it would slide the tools in the drawer. Drove me crazy. So for the second drawer down, we have my wrenches. This is my all-time favorite wrench set, and it's the Milwaukee set. It comes with the organizers, have both ratchet and standard, have some adjustables, some stubbies in the back. The Duratec packages are the ultra thin wrenches. So all in all, pretty happy with this wrench drawer. It gives me a little bit of room to grow, which I don't have. This is all the tools wrench wise I need on this side of the shop. So I'm good on wrenches. Kicking over to the power drawer, I have the Hercules chargers over here because I have the Milwaukees on the other side of the shop. The one dislike with this drawer is I wish you could put a battery on the charger and shut the drawer, but you can't. So you have to leave the drawer open. Then this is going to be for overflow power tools and stuff that I don't use as often, like that little air compressor. It's handy, but I don't use it that much. Booster boxes, stuff like that will be in this drawer. Back over to the middle bank, I have all my pliers. You can see I have room to grow now. In my last toolbox, when I had them in that black one, I had the drawer absolutely filled to the brim. So now I was able to put my Icon snap ring pliers in this drawer before I had them in the box they came in, and it was super aggravating. So it's awesome that I have room to grow in this drawer as well. Next up, we have the Milwaukee vice grips, and then cutters. This is kind of cutters and vice grip drawer. So I have scissors, hose cutters, tin snips, chain breaks. I kind of count them as cutters, and razor blades and stuff like that. It's kind of a, not really a random drawer, but I had to kind of merge the vice grips with the cutting supplies. Next drawer down, second from the bottom, this is going to be impact sockets and a few air tools. I don't have many air tools right now, and I don't seem to use them that often, but we have some impact sockets, and then this big Allen socket set that I don't have room for in my socket drawer, so I put it down here, which I have Allens up in the socket drawer, so these are kind of just extras. Then in the very bottom drawer, I have some of my box sets, like my bearing drivers, ball joint service set, and all my brake supplies over here. I have the Eastwood flaring tool, a brake line straightener, stuff like that, some random CVT tools and pulleys, just kind of a catch-all drawer. Over off to the side, top drawer is actually empty. Don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. Second drawer is empty as well. It's really weird having a toolbox with empty drawers. Then we have random hammers, a pipe wrench because I had nowhere else to put it, and a cheater bar. This will get more hammers in it later, but that's about what I use on this side of the shop. Then we have random like bit extractors, just some drill bits, some jet drill bits, and smaller bit sets. Next up, okay, here's my booster box. I'm going to do this as random 12-volt stuff. I have some random 12-volt stuff in the white toolbox over there. It's kind of my wiring box. So I'll get a few extra things like clamp meters and stuff to put in this drawer over here on this side of the shop. And last but not least, an empty drawer. So it's awesome to have room to grow with this US General Series 3. Absolutely love it. Massive shout out to Harbor Freight for sending this thing out, so we give you guys a first look, like a first-hand look on it, and you can follow us on our channel to see us putting this thing to use. It's going to be awesome having this much storage and upgrading the boxes over there, because these old things was trash. Again, guys, massive shout out to Harbor Freight for sending out this box. We've been needing a 72-inch box for a long time, and they told us last year that they was coming out with the Series 3 to hold off a little bit because we was actually going to go buy one of the US General Series 2 boxes. Now, they are coming out with these side cabinets in the fall, and they have a lot more stuff coming out for these boxes. These boxes are completely backward compatible with Series 1 and 2, so that was a big thing they wanted to do with Series 3, was make, if you know, a lot of times if you had a 72-inch box, you wanted to upgrade to the new series. What sucks is you have to buy everything new. So Harbor Freight really focused on that and wanted to make sure it's fully backwards compatible, because some of their old boxes was not. So let us know what you think about this Series 3. Would you get one if you're interested in buying a toolbox? Would this be one of your picks? We're not a professional shop, I wouldn't say. Isn't like we're working on cars every single day. This box is super high quality in my opinion. I've messed with some Snap-on boxes and stuff, and I know that this is about a $3,000 setup all in all with the top hutch, and I went with the hutch instead of the drawers because I already have plenty of storage. We have multiple toolboxes throughout the shop, so I feel like this is good for our mechanics bay, and this is where we like pull engines, disassemble frames, so that's what this toolbox is used for. So massive shout out to Harbor Freight. We have linked this in the video's description. It'll be a dead link for a while because these do not come out for another few weeks. So let us know what you think about this slate gray, and if you are interested in the new Series 3, we're reading your comments and we appreciate your guys' feedback. Thank you so much, Harbor Freight, for sending this out. We love you guys, and God bless.